Let's go over the 7 time management basics that are easily forgotten in today's overstimulated world. Number 1, plan your day. But I really believe that is more about following the steps to get out of overwhelm and decision fatigue that we covered in the first video. And this will set the stage for you to make a list of everything that you have to do every day, meaning what you have to do, so that you're focused on what you're doing and you're in a position where you've predetermined what to delegate to other people on your team. So you've got the to-do list for yourself. You prioritize the list into A's, B's, and C's. Do the most important things first, the second most important things second, the third things third. Do your ABCs. A's are the things that you must do today. B's are the things that you would like to do today. C's are the things that are not essential for you to do today. So step 3, check in every 15 minutes. The brain doesn't know what it wants, but it is always wanting. And in future videos, we're going to help you to understand why you're dealing with distraction. So to make sure you stay on track every 15 minutes, ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now taking action towards the intended outcome of my goal? Some people go so far as to set an alarm on their watch or computer to keep them on track. If the answer to the question is no, then stop doing it, find someone else to do it, record it on a list or to be able to schedule it for future action, or forget it. So step 4, form the habit of allowing 5 to 15 minutes to review your to-do list. So you're staying focused. They say it takes 21 days to break a bad habit. What if for the next 21 days you form the habit of allowing yourself 5 to 15 minutes at the beginning of your day, every single day, to review your to-do list, add to it, subtract to it, and reprioritize it. Dedicate 5 to 15 minutes to. Make your to-do list. Prioritize it into A's, B's, and C's. Estimate the time to complete each to-do. Schedule the to-do in your diary. Complete the to-do. Step 5, use a week-at-a-glance 24/7 diary. For me personally, I find that I like to be able to view my schedule for the entire week on one sheet of paper. And key distinction, paper. All I have to do is review my to-do list, prioritize it, estimate the time, and schedule the time into my week at a glance 24/7 diary. You can download a copy of the Week at a Glance 24/7 worksheet. So step 6, start time blocking. With your newfound time awareness in mind and taking your priority activities into consideration, start to schedule your major activities into the highest energy productive parts of your day. For me, early mornings are my best, and that's when I write articles. Take a look at all the similar activities that you do and group them into time blocks. For me, the writing includes assignment creation, website edits and additions. Although I don't do the website edits and additions personally, the writing still has to get done. So the writing includes blogging and product development. So you can start to time block your emails and your phone time together. So do all your email returns at once, do all your phone time together at once. What about errands? Same thing. Do all the errands at once. How about meetings so that you block them into time when you're out of the office? What about emailing people that you have had a meeting with and are requesting a telephone meeting and letting them know that you can talk with them on the phone at either 3 or 5 p.m.? Don't leave it wide open. Always communicate, hi, I'm happy to have a conversation with you. I can either talk with you at 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning or at 2 p.m. on Thursday afternoon. Be specific. The key here is that you will be empowered because you're in charge of your time. So step 7, time block your free days, buffer days, and focus days. So some say that Dan Sullivan from Strategic Coach invented free days, buffer days, and focus days. And some say that Wayne Cotton from Cotton Systems invented free days, buffer days, and focus days. And some say that free days, buffer days, and focus days are from the Bible. The point is, it doesn't matter who invented them. What matters most is use them. I've been using free days, buffer days, and focus days for years. So free days, that's the time off when you're not working. Holidays, weekends. Buffer days are when you're working on the business, no client appointments. And then focus days are working in the business on client appointments. So in the past, my weeks number 1 and number 3 had Monday as a buffer day working on business leadership and management, and then Tuesday to Friday as focus days for client appointments. Note the image shown on the slide. My weeks number 2 and number 4 had Monday as a buffer day, working on business leadership and management, and then Tuesday, Wednesday as buffer days, working on the creation of articles and speaking presentations, and then Thursday to Friday as focus days for client appointments. My focus days for client appointment time slots have been in the past 7 a.m., 8:15, 9:30 a.m., 10:45 a.m., 1:15 p.m., 2:30 p.m., and 3:45 p.m. I've since retired the 7 a.m. and the 3:45 time slots. But note the consistency. I have got that time management schedule or those appointment time slots burned into my brain. And so I will have an 8:15 to 9:15 appointment with a client and allowing 15-minute buffer time between 9:15 and 9:30 for my 9:30 appointment, and then a 9:30 appointment to 10:30 appointment, then a 15-minute buffer time from 10:30 to 10:45, and then a 10:45 to 11:45 a.m. appointment, and again 11:45 to 12 noon buffer time. Note that I take time off for lunch, and then 1:15 is, in a sense, and so on, so to speak. Again, over the last couple of years, I've modified that. You know, I recently read The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, and you can read that or look at their key ideas at www.theonething.com. So here's what I learned and what I have been implementing from The One Thing. Schedule 10 consecutive free days in a row, 2 to 3 weeks a year. Some people call that a holiday. You could schedule those 10 days for creation, for vision and product development as an example. Commit to one thing by asking, what's the one thing you can do that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? So my one thing at the time was create sustainable systems to fill our speaking calendar. My one thing now, which I've been devoting the last 16 months to, is the writing and the producing of this course. And remembering, in my case, and probably in your case, that your strongest energy for the one thing is in the morning. You want to maintain your Mondays as buffer days, working on business leadership and management. I use buffer days also for working on the creation of articles and speaking presentations. I schedule my focus days for client appointments, time slots, again, that start with 8:15, 9:30, 10:45, 1:15, and 2:30. I leave my 7 a.m. time slot open, and I devote that to be able to create free space. Where there is space, where there is no matter, where there is no pressure. They say that nature abhors a vacuum. And so what you've got to do is you've got to create the space for attraction to find you versus doing and doing and doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result.